are familiar with drug trafficking cases, it's important to know that the heads of these organizations, they go nowhere near the drug levels. You're arresting someone on the street and they have a baggie of cocaine. So what you have to do is rely on wiretaps. You have to rely on informants, undercover cooperators in these types of cases.
So just a whole bunch of ratatas.
To really peel back those layers to get to the head of the organization. So there's going to be a lot of witness testimony. Typically what happens is lower level defendants, they're arrested, they're charged, they plead guilty, and they cooperate because there's a significant benefit to them doing so. We talked about these things. There's a federal law. They are significant for drugs. So really the only way you can get out from these mandatory minimums is to cooperate. So over the years, prosecutors at the U.S. Attorney's Office, as well as DEA, FBI, they've been working on this case. So they have grand jury testimony, they have memorandum of these interviews with these cooperators. Obviously, they tend to have wiretaps as well. It could be phone, could be messaging apps like Signal. So they have to provide all this evidence to the defense, and they're going to comb through it. And really, it ends up going...
Alfred Patterson in the chat, bro, sends in $10 on the Cash App saying, for the wake and bake. Yo, I can get down with that, yo. Thank you very much, Alfred. That goes a long way.
These complex cases, in this case, is going to be designated as complex because that the defendant waives time because it is the defendant's right to a speedy trial. They tell prosecutors, hey, I need more time to review the evidence, to prepare our defense. That ends up pushing it out. In addition to the defense files any motions, such as the sovereign immunity or other immunity motions, that tends to push the trial date out as well. So if I were guessing, typically it takes about a year or so to get one of the cases.
Oh, wow. Michigan doesn't do any good time or any of that shit? Really? I thought they all did that. Damn.
Trial, so maybe the end of 2026, early 2027. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of witnesses. I don't think it's going to go as long as El Chapo's trial. That was about 3 months, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is a month-long trial.
Just look at him.
Yeah, so fascinating every way that you look at all of this. And lastly, Nima, I think a lot of people wondering too, okay, so from the moment when Maduro and his wife were taken from their home and then here into the United States, how did the process of him retaining a legal counsel, how did that happen in between?
I think I could be wrong, but I think that he is basically appointed a federal attorney, but I think it's literally given to him.
48 to 72 hours.
Well, obviously, here's someone who's very well connected. He probably got a referral, or maybe even thought that this may happen and had him on retainer. What's really interesting about these cases?
So wait, no, hold on. That's the whole original case, because then people were asking like, okay, well then can he use his own lawyer? And people are like speculating that he doesn't have. How is he going to have the money to do it since he's here? Blah blah blah. I'm thinking to myself, you guys are fucking stupid. I could be in prison right fucking now and have shit being bought on the street. I mean, it doesn't matter. I just don't. I don't understand certain people's mindsets, I guess. So he was going to be appointed a federal, whatever they call the attorney. But nonetheless, it sounds like, now I could be wrong, and maybe I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but it sounds like he's got his own lawyer.
Is Maduro, his wife is in her circle. They're under sanctions, so they really can't do any business in the United States.
Wow, we got Brother Sterling Wheel in the building, dropping a gifted membership for one of the homies, man. I very much appreciate you dropping it like it's hot. And we got Papa D as well dropping it like it's hot with the $2 saying, I interrupted too. Blessings. Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
States, that's sort of the biggest question I have here is how are these lawyers getting paid? Are they getting paid by Maduro? Because obviously, if you are subject to sanctions, you can't do any business in the United States. That includes retaining a lawyer. And of course, you can't use the proceeds of a legal activity to pay a lawyer either. So I don't know if the Treasury Department is going to step in or the Department of Justice to start asking some questions. But those are questions that
it kind of sounds like homeboy don't even know himself. It kind of sounds like he don't even fucking know. So he's probably speculating in a little bit because I didn't hear the name of the attorney. That's what I was expecting, to hear the name of the attorney, but I didn't hear a name. Anyways, we're going to move on. Trump rips Tim Walz after re-election announcement, quote, destroyed Minnesota. Let's go ahead and bring this up. And listen, this is what I would say to Tim Walz at this point. This is coming from me to you, Mr. Walz. Embrace your fuck up.
Don't beat yourself up over past mistakes. You are going to fuck up again in the future, quite possibly in a most spectacular fashion. Why worry about yesterday's fuck ups when you have tomorrow's fuck ups to look forward to? You are a fuck up, and fucking up is part of your growth process. Embrace the process.
Shit. All right, let's go ahead and move on into this story. Go and bring it up. Here we go.
I do want to now bring you some of the news coming out of Minnesota. A big statement coming out today, followed by a news conference by Governor Tim Walz announcing that he is not going to be running for re-election. That statement being put out earlier this morning as Minnesota Governor Tim Walz will not seek re-election for a third term as governor. He announced on Monday via a statement at a news conference. Walz's announcement comes as he faces growing national criticism from President Donald Trump, among others, for his handling of fraud in Minnesota. Just a little bit ago, President Trump did put out a statement via his Truth Social saying Minnesota's corrupt governor will possibly leave office before his term is up, but in any event will not be running again because he was caught red-handed along with Representative Omar and others of his Somali friends, stealing tens of
Shit, this is going to be brutal.
billions of taxpayer dollars. I feel certain the facts will come out and they will reveal a serious, unscrupulous, and rich group of slime balls. Governor Walz has destroyed the state of Minnesota, but others like Governor Gavin Newsom, J.B. Pritzker, and Kathy Hochul have done, in my opinion, an even more dishonest and incompetent job. No one is above the law there.
What's up, Mount Woman? Good morning and happy Topless Taco Tuesday to you as well. Good morning.
Put out there just a little bit ago, and what we want to do is play out.
What's up, Bill Castle, my man, as well. Good morning.
Walz just a little bit ago. Let's bring that to you right here on Live Now from Fox. He does not take any reported questions.
Extraordinarily difficult year for our state, and it ended on a particularly sour note. For the last several years, an organized group of criminals have sought to take advantage of this state's generosity. And even as we make progress in the fight against the fraudsters, we now see an organized group of political actors seeking to take advantage of a crisis. I don't want to mince words here. Donald Trump and his allies in Washington and in St. Paul and online want to make our state a colder, meaner place. They want to poison our people against each other by attacking our neighbors. And ultimately, they want to take away much of what makes Minnesota the best place in the country to raise a family. They've already begun.
That was cap. That's not true.
To withhold funds that were meant to help families afford childcare, and they have no intention of stopping there. Make no mistake, we should be concerned about fraud in our state government. We cannot effectively deliver programs and services if we can't earn the public's trust. That's why over the past few years, we've made systemic changes in the way we do business. We've gone to the legislature time and time again to get more tools to combat fraud. We've hired people we fired people who weren't doing their jobs. We've seen people go to jail for stealing from our state. We've cut off whole streams of funding in partnership with the federal government, where we saw widespread criminal activity. We put new locks on the doors of our remaining programs, and we've hired a new head of program integrity to make sure that those locks can't be broken. All across this state, Minnesotans are hard at work on this problem. Advocates, administrators, investigators are on the front lines defending the integrity of our state's programs, and I want to give a very heartfelt thank you to all of them. There is more to do. A single taxpayer dollar wasted on fraud should be intolerable. And while there's a role to play for everyone, from the legislature to prosecutors to insurance companies to local and county government, the buck does stop with me. My administration has been taking fast, decisive action to solve this crisis. We'll win the fight against the fraudsters. But the political games...
What's up, Mr. Mister? Great to see you in the chat, bro. Good morning.
...we're seeing from Republicans is only making that fight harder. We've got Republicans here in the state legislature playing hide and seek with potential whistleblowers. We've got conspiracy theorist right-wing YouTubers breaking into our daycares, demanding access to our children. We've got the president of the United States.
There were no children, dude. He didn't see a single child.
Demonizing our Somali neighbors and wrongfully confiscating funds that Minnesotans rely on. It's disgusting and it's dangerous. Republicans are playing politics with the future of this state. It's shameful. And I've said it before, and I will continue to say it. We welcome ideas from anyone, in any party, from any walk of life, who wants to help us continue to stay ahead of these criminals. And we welcome the involvement of the federal government. I am grateful to the career professionals at the U.S. Attorney's Office and the FBI who have been helping us fight this fight for years. but I cannot abide the actions of.
By the way, real quick, we've got 312 of you guys in here right now. Make sure you guys double tap the screen and hit the like button on the horizontal side. I very much appreciate it. You guys don't have to like all the craziness that's happening in the world. You guys can like it for me and what we do here. So thank you guys.
The political leadership in Washington. These opportunists are willing to hurt our people to score cheap points. They and their allies have no intention of helping us solve this problem and every intention of trying to profit off of it. Which brings me to this. 2026 is an election year. Election years have a way of ramping up the politics at a time when we simply can't afford more of that in Minnesota. In September, I announced that I would seek a historic third term as Minnesota's governor. And I have every confidence that if I gave it my all, we would win the race.
No, you wouldn't.
But as I reflect on this moment with my family and my team over the holidays, I came to the conclusion that
that's a wild statement that he made.
Stupid.
That he thinks that if he were still run, that he could still win. Dude, absolutely not, Tampon Tim. You got cooked.
Can't give a political campaign my all. Every minute that I spend defending my own political interest would be a minute I can't spend defending the people of Minnesota against the criminals who prey on our generosity and the cynics who want to prey on our differences. So I've decided to step out of this race, and I'll let others worry about the election while I focus on the work that's in front of me for the next year. I'm passing on this race with zero sadness and zero regret. I did not run for this job.
Not yet, Steve Posey. I know. No one wants to listen to this fuck, but it is important. I do got to hear the rest of this.
To have the job. I ran for the job to do the job. Minnesota faces enormous challenges this year, and I refuse to spend a single minute doing anything other than rising to meet this moment. Minnesota has always come first and always will. That's what I believe servant leadership demands of me. As an optimist, I'll hold out some hope that my friends on the other side of the aisle will consider what servant leadership demands of them in the moment. We can work together to combat against the criminals. We can work together to rebuild the public's trust and make our state stronger. But make no mistake about it. If Republicans continue down the path of abusing power, smearing entire communities, and running their own fraudulent game at the expense of Minnesotans, I will fight back with everything that I have. I'm absolutely confident a Democratic and a DFLer will hold this seat come November. I'm confident that I'll find ways to contribute to the state that I love long after next January. But there'll be time to worry about all that later. Today, I'm proud of the work we've done to make Minnesota America's best place to live and raise kids. From our new paid leave policy to our child tax credit to our school lunch programs feeding every single child. And I'm doubly proud of the incredible team we put together to make this vision a reality. I want to take a moment to thank every member of my staff, to every single state employee who has been part.
Congratulations, by the way, Bill. That's
fight.
awesome.
Now more than ever, I need you on the job. I need you to help work together to tackle the important work in front of us. And most of all, I want Minnesotans to know how grateful I am for the opportunity to serve this state, for the privilege that I have been given to serve in this office. I'm on the job. I'm focused on making sure that we stay America's best place to live and raise kids. No one will take that away from us. I'm proud of the way we treat our neighbors. I'm proud of the way that we welcome people to this state. I'm proud of the way that we innovate. And I'm proud of the way that we are optimists for the future.
Oh, my goodness. Please just get it over.
A few moments later.
Perfect fucking place for me to play that song on this pause. Look at that face.
No one's taking this away from us. Not the fraudsters. Certainly not this president. Not on my watch. Tomorrow, I'll be back with you. I'll give you an update on America's best paid family medical leave program that is now a week into it. And at that time, I'll take all your questions. Thank you.
All right. And he's not taking any questions. That's why he's ditching right there. He made his announcement and he dipped. He was like, I am not answering questions today. All right, we're moving on. We have something interesting here. U.S. recommends fewer shots in childhood vaccine schedule overhaul. I'm not really sure what the entire story is here. We're going to figure this out together.
The Trump administration making another announcement today regarding childhood vaccine schedules. They have scaled back the number of vaccines that the CDC is recommending.
What's up, Dirty? By the way, good morning to you. Great to see you.
Children now only recommending 11 vaccines. And this is, of course, a big step back from the previous recommendation.
So none of your business.
We have some tweets coming in response to this. This is from President Trump saying today the Trump administration is proud to announce the United States of America's updated childhood vaccine schedule. The schedule is rooted in the gold standard of science and widely agreed upon by scientists and experts all over the world. Effective today, America will no longer require 72 jabs for our beautiful, healthy children. We are moving to a far more reasonable schedule where all children will only be recommended to receive vaccinations vaccines for 11 of the most serious and dangerous diseases. Parents can still choose to give their children all of the vaccines if they wish, and they will still be covered by insurance. However, this updated schedule finally aligns the United States with other developed nations around the world.
So if there's 72 mandatory required jabs, quote unquote, right, for your kids' progress and health or whatever, you need a total of 72, which I didn't know. But I wonder how much they're planning on dropping it down to. Like, let's say they say, oh, we're only going to have 48 now. Well, what are the ones that are going to be dropped? You know, so I think they're just announcing that they're going to do this. I don't know if they know exactly which ones they're going to pull out. I'm sure there's a few that have been, you know, raised red flags or something like that, and so they're going to take a second look. I'm not sure, but we'll figure that out together as time goes on.
Congratulations to HHS Secretary Bobby Kennedy, CDC Acting Director Jim
Yo,
O'Neill,
my
FDA
man, good
Commissioner
morning.
Marty McCary, CMS Administrator Dr. Oz, NIH Director, and all of the medical experts and professionals who worked very hard to make this happen. Many Americans, especially the Maha moms, have been praying for these common sense reforms for many years. Thank you for your attention to this matter. We have some more reaction here from Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt saying under President Trump's bold leadership, the CDC is finally adopting common sense updates to America childhood immunization schedule based solely on the gold standard of science. This historic action empowers parents and physicians to make the best individualized decisions to protect children while also restoring much needed confidence in our public health system. And people also reacting on the other side of this. Senator Chuck Schumer saying New York is facing the highest flu.
Oh my God, Chuck Schumer. He is just a walking fucking L, isn't he?
Bruh.
Levels in over 20 years as flu rates surge across America, and yet HHS just slashed children's vaccine recommendations, including the flu. RFK Jr. is putting our children in danger. He's making America sicker, and it will lead to more deaths. We also have this from California Governor Gavin Newsom saying this reckless move by the Trump administration has nothing to do with science or informed choice. It's about appeasing.
God, fucking Newsom too, bro. These guys just suck.
Bruh.
Debunked anti-vaccine agenda being pushed by RFK Jr.
They just want to back their big pharma. You know what I mean? They're protecting big pharma. No, we must have all of these 72 jabs for all of you children. We need it because we need money. What is your fucking issue?
His allies. I strongly condemn this decision that puts infants and children at real risk.
Holy shit. Charles, are you serious? If that's for real, that's wild. It's going from 72 down to 11. Holy fuck.
And public health officials are urging people across the U.S. to still get the flu vaccine ahead of this season's peak of flu season. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention posting new data today showing surging flu infection numbers over the holiday season. Fox News correspondent Garrett Tenney has more from Chicago.
Influenza infections across the nation spiked over the...
I can't stand this political bullshit, man. It's just so wild. Let me let sick for my big pharma companies.
Holidays in a flu season that the CDC is classifying as moderately severe. The agency estimates that there have been at least 11 million illnesses, 120,000 hospitalizations, and 5,000 deaths. 9 flu-related pediatric deaths have also been reported so far this season.
There are no normal years. When it arrives with a
bang and
people get sick.
By the way, don't get it twisted, Danielle, or Daniela. Don't get it twisted. If you should be able to have the right to, of course, get a vaccine if you want it, of course. But nothing should be mandatory from the government. You know, like that's what's the argument here. It's not about fuck all vaccines and you shouldn't have vaccines at all. No, it should be your right to choose.
Some of that unpredictability in the current season comes from a new flu variant dubbed as the super flu. Symptoms can include high fever, body aches, extreme fatigue, and more.
This particular year, this variant, which is a subvariant of H3N2, it has several mutations in it that make it not a great.
What's up, brother TVT, my man? Good morning. Great to see you, bro.
Great match with the
H3N2
strain that was included in the flu vaccine this year.
More than 90% of H3N2 infections include a subclade K variant, which wasn't included in this season's flu shots.
When a new strain of virus comes around, there's
almost like a more severe illness from it.
Still, health experts say it's too early to tell whether the mismatch is a major problem. Despite that, they are urging everyone over the age of 6 months to still get their flu vaccine, which should reduce the risk of severe disease and hospitalization.
Vaccination is still very, very effective, even with the news of this new subclade K.
Some experts also say holiday travel, misinformation, and low vaccination rates are contributing to the high flu activity. So far, roughly 130 million doses of the flu shot have been given in the U.S. In Chicago, I'm Garrett Tenney, Fox News.
Very interesting. So that's basically from the CDC there. Interesting. The recommendations here that are changing. Anyways, lawmaker reaction after, quote, Gang of Eight briefed on Venezuela operation. Now, I'm not very sure what they're referring to when they say Gang of Eight. Not really sure. We're going to find that out together here in a moment. But first, we got to get the money part.
All right, just get the money part done.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
Perfect.
Denied.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Live Now from Fox. We're continuing to follow the aftermath of this weekend's strike in Venezuela and the capture of Nicolas Maduro. Right now at the Capitol, this is a live look we're going to show you. This is outside of the briefing room where lawmakers were just briefed by Trump administration officials about this military strike in Venezuela over the weekend. Just moments ago, we saw Senator Chuck Schumer walking out of that briefing room with some short remarks about what was discussed. Let's listen.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, Kay.
Come on, Schumer. Let's see what you're going for this time.
Bruh.
Well, this briefing, while very extensive and long, posed far more questions than it ever answered. Their plan for the U.S. running Venezuela is vague, based on wishful thinking, and unsatisfying. I asked for...
I'm cooking, man.
I would have liked to... I did not receive any assurances that we would not try to do the same thing in other countries. And in conclusion, when the United States engages in this kind of regime change and so-called nation building, it always ends up hurting the United States. I left the briefing feeling that it would again.
Yo, we got Mr. Alfred Patterson coming in and dropping a gifted membership. I really appreciate that because you're not only helping me, but you're helping someone in the Insane Wheels family, man. So I very much appreciate that. Let's fucking go.
The U.S. military operation
Jesus,
in Venezuela.
Fix fucking Johnson's fucking microphone, please. Where's the audio engineer?
Was a decisive and justified action. Nicolas Maduro is responsible for the deaths of untold thousands of Americans after years of trafficking illegal drugs and violent cartel members into our country. This is undisputed and everybody agrees with. These are crimes for which he's been indicted in U.S. courts and an arrest warrant was duly issued. And now he has learned what accountability looks like. Under President Trump, the United States will no longer allow criminal regimes to profit from wreaking havoc and destruction on our country. He's putting Americans first and succeeding where others have failed, and this is very clear. This operation demonstrated the unmatched precision and effectiveness, professionalism, and capability of the U.S. military. There's no other force on planet Earth that can do what we can do. And it produced an outcome only America's armed forces could achieve. Our brave military personnel who executed this successful operation with speed and precision and power deserve our gratitude and our congratulations. You should sleep a little better at night knowing that we have this great force. The Maduro regime functioned as a criminal organization masquerading as a government. This was not a legitimate president of a country. It systematically used the instruments of the Venezuela state, which is its military, its intelligence services, and its territory, to facilitate trafficking drugs into the United States. These activities were conducted in coordination with designated narco-terrorists and transnational criminal organizations that are very dangerous, directly threatening the U.S.'s sovereignty and public health and national security. The Biden administration, the previous team, offered a $25 million bounty for information leading to Maduro's arrest, following a successful 2020 indictment. Maduro had multiple opportunities to change course and cooperate with international law enforcement, and he chose not to do that. And now he's going to face the full force of American justice on U.S. soil. Congress continues to exercise oversight of U.S. military operations and closely track the situation. Tonight's briefing to the Gang of Eight was a part of that. This briefing was the 20th bipartisan briefing on military operations involving Venezuela so far. The administration has scheduled an all-member briefing on Wednesday, and I don't know if it's confirmed while we were in there, but it will be midweek. With regard to the war powers and the compliance with federal law, we are not at war. We do not have U.S. armed forces in Venezuela, and we are not occupying that country. The Constitution gives Congress the power to declare war. That is true. But it also vests the President of the United States with vast authorities as Commander-in-Chief.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody that is arguing right now that what happened here is theoretically illegal, it's not. It's not illegal. It's actually legal what Trump did. Now, are we talking about a moral standpoint? Should we do something like this? Blah, blah. That's debatable. That's the part that's debatable. But what isn't debatable is that it is theoretically legal because they are deemed a narco-terrorist organization.
Article 2 of the Constitution. The president has the authority, as all presidents do, to deploy military forces to address threats to the U.S. and to enforce U.S. law. That is what happened here. The War Powers Act states that notification should be made to Congress within 48 hours following the initiation of hostilities. As we've noted, and I've made many public comments, that happened almost instantaneously here. My first call was at 4 a.m. by Secretary of State Rubio. Despite the claims by some of my colleagues, under the War Powers Act, there is no requirement for prior congressional approval or prior notification. And in fact, in this case, the intelligence was so sensitive, the conditions had to be perfect. There was no predetermination of when exactly it would occur. And if there had been prior notice, even assembling the Gang of Eight.
What's up, brother Kel up there in Canada? Good morning to you. Happy Topless Taco Tuesday.
Example, during a December holiday, it would have set off alerts and very likely might have been a leaked situation, which could have caused great damage to our forces, our troops there. Any claims to the contrary about the War Powers Act either misunderstand the statute and longstanding precedent, or they're just being disingenuous. Congress retains full oversight authority, and the administration is acting consistent with the law. And that's what we discussed in the room tonight. I'll close with this. With regard to international law, there's been a lot of question about that. It is important to point out the United States has never accepted any interpretation that the UN Charter limits the use of force solely to responses to armed attacks. The U.S. has always maintained the right to use force to defend our national interest, to preserve the safety of the American people, and to prevent ongoing threats to its security. Venezuela's state-sponsored drug trafficking constituted a persistent violation of U.S. sovereignty and a direct threat to the safety of...
Well, and that's exactly why they're getting away with being able to do exactly what they're doing, such as regime change. And then, of course, people are not considering as well the resources. Of course, that's a major, major play, what just happened regards to oil in Venezuela. And also, believe it or not, silver reserves or silver mines or whatever. So there's a lot going on here on a resource level as well. But there's a reason why they were able to do this. Everything had to fall into place correctly, you know, deeming Venezuela and Maduro's regime a terrorist organization. Now you can basically do whatever the fuck you want. And whether that's right or wrong, that's not what we're talking about here. All right, we're moving on. Maduro courtroom sketches from first appearance amid Venezuela capture. I'm going to show you just briefly what they wrote up. I don't really care about their whole commentary. I'm going to be kind of honest here because we got to get into, you know, someone unfortunately died at 65 years old. GOP House GOP Representative Doug LaMalfa. How do I say it? LaMalfa. Okay, there we go. Fucking, I'm a retard sometimes, just the way it goes. And then we still got to listen to Trump and what he's got. Man, we're fucking behind, man. Let's go.
This, a deposed Venezuelan leader, Nicolás Maduro, declared himself innocent and a, quote, decent man as he pleaded not guilty to federal drug trafficking.
Yo, brother, Mr. coming in on the Cash App saying for $30, by the way, keep up the great work. Man, thank you so much, bro. Fucking sending it out there, bro. So I very much appreciate that.
Charges in a U.S. courtroom on Monday. Maduro telling a judge, quote, I'm innocent. I am not guilty. I am a decent man, the president of my country. Now, in that courtroom, the judge read Maduro his rights and acknowledged his counsel. Maduro said he had not previously known those rights, but understood them and pleaded not guilty to all 4 federal charges that he is facing. His wife, Celia Flores, who you just saw there on your screen, also pled not guilty. At one point near the end of the hearing, attorney Barry J. Pollack said his client, quote, is head of a sovereign state and entitled to the privilege that the state ensures. He also went on to say that questions about the legality of his military abduction and that there would be...
Yeah, but it was theoretically legal. Maybe not in your country, but it is in ours. So that's really what is all that matters. You're on our soil right now. So anyways, we're going to move on, though. We did see a couple of the sketches. I like being able to see the courtroom sketches. All right, we're moving on, though. Let's see who
All right, thanks for being here with us
died
on
here.
Live Now from Fox. We are learning here via Fox News that Republican U.S. Representative Doug LaMalfa of California has died at the age of 65. Majority Whip Tom Emmer confirming this news. Here's what we know as this is a breaking and developing story. We do know that House GOP Representative Doug LaMalfa from California has passed away at age 65. LaMalfa, representative part of California, and was chair of the Congressional Western Caucus. Now, his death brings House Republicans' majority down to 218 to 213. So this is that post here from House Majority Whip Tom Emmer confirming the death, saying, Jackie and I are devastated about the sudden loss of our friend, Congressman Doug LaMalfa. Doug was a loving father and husband and staunch advocate for his constituents and rural America. Our prayers are with Doug's wife, Jill, and their children. Now, as you can imagine, a lot of reaction coming in here from social.
Probably one of the last Republican. I mean, I'm just kidding. I mean, there is plenty of Republican. Well, not plenty, but there are some Republican House GOP members over there in California. There is, believe it or not, a lot of places in California that are rural and have that old school Western, mentality as well too. I mean, there's old school traditions in a lot of these different towns. Yeah, it's, believe it or not, it's not just Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, all that bullshit, Sacramento. It's not all that. There's little subsidies all over California, and it's a fucking huge state. Anyways,
media. This is from House Republicans saying, mourning the loss of Congressman Doug LaMalfa, a lifelong resident in Northern California and a fourth-generation rice farmer. Congressman LaMalfa spent more than 2 decades in public service. He proudly represented
2 fucking decades, bro.
California's first congressional district from 2013 to 2026, serving as chairman of the Congressional Western Caucus. Please join us in praying for Congressman LaMalfa's wife, kids, and staff. I am going to see if our producers have any additional social media reaction coming in here. All right. So
yes, I did see that, Glare. I did see that. Like a window got busted or something like that.
From Representative Carlos Menes saying, I express our deepest condolences to the family of our friend, Congressman Doug LaMalfa, a true patriot, tireless legislator, proud Northern Californian, and champion of so many just causes. May his memory be a blessing. We'll miss him dearly in Congress. Once again, a developing story here. This just coming into our newsroom here, and this is from Chairwoman Lisa McClain, saying she's heartbroken to learn about the sudden passing of my friend and colleague, Congressman Doug LaMalfa. Doug was a hardworking member of the House who fought tirelessly for the people of Northern California. My prayers are with his wife, Jill.
Yeah, no, this is terrible. Terrible fucking news, man. Absolutely. All right, we're going to go ahead and go into our very last thing here. Trump go ahead and speaks today, I guess, with GOP lawmakers of some sort. Not really sure exactly what, but we're bringing it up, and we're going to go ahead and tune in right now.
Head over there live and listen in to the president.
I don't care about no song, bro. Here we go.
The business. I love that song, but I want to thank you all. You're special people, and I want to just say that, I announced I was coming over here, and I said, I love those Republicans, and I meant it. I said, except for maybe a couple I don't love. But the people in this room, I don't know if those couple are here. I don't know. I don't care if they're here or not. But we love you, and you've done an amazing job. You love the country. You're doing
What's up, Gunpowder Nitro? Good morning to you, and happy Topless Taco Tuesday, my man.
what's right for the country. And I want to wish everybody a happy new year, the most successful House Republican majority in decades. And we did it with not a big majority. Right? That was not a big majority, but it's a unified majority, and it's people that know what it takes to make America great again. So together we had 12 months of unprecedented success in 2025, and now we're going to make history and break records with the epic midterm victory that we're going to pull off. It just doesn't seem to happen for people to win the presidency. It's an amazing phenomenon. You win the presidency, and we sure as hell are having a successful presidency. I will say that.
Shit. Let me see if did I speed him up? No, I haven't. Let me go ahead and bring him up.
If it's a successful presidency, and it's been nothing like what we're doing. We had a very good day 2 days ago, too. But even if it's successful, they don't win. I don't know what it is. There's something psychological, like you vote against. You can win by a lot. We won every swing state. We won the popular vote by millions. We won everything. But they say that when you win the presidency, you lose the midterm. So you're all brilliant people. Most of you are in this business longer than me. That makes me smarter than you. Because look where I am, right?
Oh,
No,
shit.
it doesn't.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro. Dude, Trump is out of control. He's wilding.
But I wish you could explain to me what the hell's going on with the mind of the public, because we have the right policy. They don't. They have horrible policy. They do stick together. They're violent. They're vicious. You know, they're vicious.
Moto,
people.
what's up, man?
And they stick together.
I'm cooking.
Like glue. They don't have a couple of the people that we have.
I'm almost done.
A couple of people, not too many, really very few. And that's why I want to just say that before we go any further, I want to express our tremendous sorrow at the loss of a great member, great member, Congressman Doug LaMalfa, who passed away yesterday, as you probably have
Almost
heard.
done.
And
Sorry.
he was the leader of the Western Caucus, a fierce champion on California water issues. He was great on water. He wanted to release the water and scream out. And a true defender of American children. He was a defender of everybody. And our hearts go out to his wife, Jill, and his entire family. You know, he voted with me 100% of the time. And by the way, he wasn't a 3 o'clock in the morning person. Do you know what I mean by that? Where the speaker goes, sir, could you call up? Could you call? I said, what time is it, speaker? Sir, it's 3 in the morning. Could you make a couple of calls? How many? 9. So I'd start calling 3 in the morning. I said, I shouldn't use any names. I'm just going to create problems. But hi, Jim, and I'm not talking about Jim Jordan. I never had to call 3 in the morning for him. But I said, hi, Jim, how you doing? I just called to say hello. 3. Okay, sir. Sir, you haven't spoken to me in 3 years, and it's now 3 in the morning, so I know what you want. You want my vote? And usually they almost always they give it, but they wanted to be called. And with Doug, I never had to call. He was with us right from the beginning. I love those guys. I must say I probably love them the best, the guys that I don't have to call. They know we're doing the right thing. I have a couple that are going to be with us all the way, but they just want the call. They want love. They need love. They're more insecure than most of you. It's true. No, most of you are secure people. You're all laughing. No, most of you are secure people. I had a couple say, look, I could have Trump call me all the time. I just have to break his ass a little bit. And he'll be calling. But I appreciate those. We actually had a little party. We opened up a beautiful section.
Oh, my goodness, Trump. I don't give a shit about none of that. Please, let's just get into it a little bit.
I wish Mike were tougher. He's tough. He's tough as anybody in the room, actually. But can't be tough when you have a majority of 3. And now, sadly, a little bit less than that. A little bit less than that, maybe. But you can't be Trump. You can't. I want you. You make.
I agree, Charles, by the way.
10 enemies, 20 enemies. That's the end of that, right? Everybody loves him. I would say there's one person he's given up on. I think he just gave up on this guy. He's so bad. He never votes for us. But no matter how good, he won't vote for us. There's a sickness there. There's something wrong. You can have the greatest bill, the greatest for the country. Forget about for Republicans. Great for the country. I'm a no vote. We don't even bother calling him at 3 in the morning, do we? Huh? But I want to thank another guy who's as tough as they come, because he went through something that none of us have gone through. I went through a little shot, but I get that throbbing feeling every once in a while. But what he went through was incredible. And then Steve Scalise, he got hit hard. Where's Steve? Steve. He's a tough cookie. He was dead. I went to the hospital. His wife was crying so much. It was a mess. Oh, yeah, she loves you. That's the only thing I
Yeah, no, we all know that, Steve Easy. That's a fact.
learned about Steve, that he has a wife who loves him. Because I've gone to hospitals where guys are in bad shape, and the wife couldn't care less. She's waiting. She's looking for the next guy. Who's the next guy down the pike? Who the hell is the next guy? He's died. I said, that's so bad. Oh, yeah. I had one where the dog died and the husband died at the same time. I said, it's so sad. Yes, I love this dog so much. She couldn't give it, and the guy left her a fortune. Can you imagine? I shouldn't have left her anything, but she was much more concerned. It's true. Oh, the dog was devastated. The husband.
See, I couldn't be this level of a politician. I actually don't enjoy. I'm sure that you guys actually see. I don't enjoy talking a lot. But when I say something, it fucking means something, kind of thing. I don't necessarily need to tell stories, and I don't need to do that. But Trump does. So anyways, I'm going to fast forward a little bit here and see if we can get actually somewhere here.
electricity for almost the entire country was boom, turned off. That's when they knew there was a problem. There was no electricity. Caracas said, there's no electricity. It's not the only people with lights were the people that had candles. It was just off. So we sort of got them a little by surprise, but it was brilliant tactically. It was an incredible thing. But
I'm not sure, TVT. I haven't heard from her this morning.
Where Schumer, he's such a bad guy. I mean, I've known the guy for a long time, and he's such a bad guy. You know, at some point they should say, you know, you did a great job. Thank you. Congratulations. Wouldn't it be good? I would say that if they did a good job, their philosophies are so different, but if they did a good job, I'd be happy for the country. They've been after this guy for years and years and years. And, you know, he's a violent guy. He gets up there and he tries to imitate my dance a little bit. But he's a violent guy. And he's killed millions of people. He's tortured. They have a torture chamber in the middle of Caracas that they're closing up. But he's tortured people. And now what they do, the radical left, they actually have people, and it's hard to get them. They're all paid people. Most of these people are paid. You know they're paid when they have brand new, beautiful printed signs by like the highest quality printer. And you have a woman, free Maduro. And the sign is before we even did the attack. Free Maduro. Why do you want him freed? I don't know, but he should be free. Oh, she reads the sign. What does that say? It says free. Well, that's what I believe. And you know, you see the sign. It's like, Lisa, we should all have quality signage like that. The one thing I want their sign maker. The guy is great. He does beautiful signage. You know, the old days was better when they used to write out their own sign, wasn't it? They'd make a sign in the basement. They'd have an old broken board holding up a sign and it's made with a magic marker, sloppy as hell, and it meant something. But today, when you have that yellow and black, they should use different colors a little bit. But the yellow is a beautiful shade of yellow.
Can we get to something, please? Oh, my God.
A few moments later.
You're killing me, fucking Trump. You're killing me today.
To get them, including allies. When allies want to buy them, they have to wait 4 years for a plane, 5 years for a helicopter. We're not letting that happen anymore. We're telling our defense contractors, you're going to start building faster. You know, guy makes... I have a big problem with it. I'm the king. I have sold more Boeings than any human being on earth. They gave me an award. Salesman of the Year.
Oh, shit. Salesman of the Year.
I said, what about salesman of in the history of Boeing? I've sold more Boeing planes than any man in history by far. Oh, 1,000. 1,000 planes. I said, that's the good news. But why should they wait 3-4 years to get them?
Funny sometimes.
Get them immediately. The F-35s, it takes too long to get them. The Apache helicopter. I mean, I had India coming to me, sir. I've been waiting 5 years. We're changing it. We're changing it. India ordered 68 Apaches, and Prime Minister Modi came to see me. Sir, may I see you, please? Yes. I have a very good relationship with him. He's not that happy with me because, you know, they're paying a lot of tariffs now because they're not doing the oil, but they are. They've now reduced it versus, you know, from Russia. We're getting rich because of tariffs.
That's true. That's true, TBT.
By the way, I hope everyone understands that. They hate to report. We're going to have over $650 billion poured into our country or coming in shortly because of tariffs. You know, they're finding all of these pockets of money. A couple of weeks ago, sir, we're off by $39 billion. Oh, is that good or bad? Meaning, do we have it or are we short of it? Sir, it's $39 billion that we can't account for. That means we have an extra 39. Yes, sir. I said, well, what are you saying? We just don't know where it came from. I said, check the tariff shelf.
You don't know where it came from.
Sir, that tariff doesn't start until September. I said, no.
I remember this whole ordeal. I thought he was talking about just now, like current times. No, he's telling a story about. I remember when we actually reported that.
It started about a month and a half ago. Check it. Comes back 25 minutes later. Sir, you were right. It came from tariffs. This never happened to us before. Where we find plus 39 billion, not million, plus 39 billion. They were missing. We've taken in $650 billion. Or
Papa D coming in with the $5, by the way, saying the whole story thing with President Trump is to help American people feel like he's a regular person with a life, feelings, and emotions, etc. Yes, sir. I do agree with that. Being more relatable, personable, stuff like that. Of course, that is it works. So very much appreciate the $5. Made the shit rain in the building, my man.
Shortcoming, and that's because I'm being nice. If I want to be, and we have national security because of tariffs. And frankly, we have a big Supreme Court case. I hope they do what's good for our country. I hope they do the right thing. The president has to be able to wheel and deal with tariffs. And now, if you have the right president, it's good. You have the wrong president, you know. If you have the wrong president, nothing's good. Tariffs are the least of your problems. We found that out for 4 years. We had the worst president, did the worst job, they had the worst policy. We have to even run against these people. Now, I won't say cancel the election. They should cancel the election because the fake news will say, he wants the elections canceled. He's a dictator. They always call me a dictator. Nobody's worse than Obama and the people that surrounded Biden. Not Biden. I don't think it was Biden. He didn't know what the hell was going on, okay? The election was rigged. He had no idea what happened. He still doesn't. The auto pen. And by the way, you ought to make a big deal out of the auto pen. The auto pen was your president because most of the things were signed by auto pen. And you're not allowed to do that. I signed very little. Now I just sign everything because it's just so crazy. But, like I had the other day, we elevated a general to 4 stars. I think you should sign that. That's a big deal. A general did a great job, was elevated to 4 stars. And I had the gentleman, and I signed it in front of him, held it up. You got to sign it. You can't give it to an auto pen. And you can always tell an auto pen. One thing, it has 2 little tiny dots. You know that? 2 little dots. You know what that's from? 2 pins. They go bing, bing. They're wonderful things. But you got to sign it. And the law is you have to sign it. If somebody's, telling the auto pen person, he has to be authorized by the president of the United States. Well, he wasn't. The guy barely knew the president. How many times did you speak to the president, right? He said 2. And they just spoke about the weather. It was like this. But he was never authorized to sign. And I think it's, 95% of the things were signed by auto pen. You can tell because the auto pen is a nice, clean signature, and his signature is a mess. The only thing he signed was, which is nice, was Hunter's pardon. No, that's the only thing that we could find that he signed. Most of it he didn't sign. So somebody's sending papers to sign. And
what's up, Liquored Up with Poncho? My man, good morning to you. Great to see you in the chat on this Topless Taco Tuesday. Morning.
He wasn't the president. First of all, the election was rigged. You ought to have voter ID. You ought to insist on it. You ought to insist on it. Can you imagine? In California, they not only don't have voter ID, but if an official at the voting booths, which they don't have, by the way, because it's all mail, if an official, a voting official, even asks somebody for voter ID, sir, would like to see your identification. Do you come from our country? They put him in jail for tampering with the election. Okay? We got to straighten this out before it gets too crazy. California is more corrupt.
It was cool. Obviously, I moved here a year and a half, a little more than a year and a half ago, to Northern Alabama from California. I lived there for 29 years. And nonetheless, when I came here and we voted in this last election, I was here, obviously. And it was cool. It was the first time I'd ever gotten ID'd to vote, which was awesome. I was like, fuck, I'm glad that you asked,
Than any place. California is more corrupt than Minnesota. And I won Minnesota. Well, Tom's going, I think so. Well, it's close. It can't be proportionately, probably nothing's more corrupt, right? Yeah, right. He says you got to win. I'll tell you what, I did great there 3 times. I was surprised 3 times. Those elections are corrupt. They got you 1 time too, but I heard a long time ago, but they got you. But they got to straighten those out. But we have to have voter ID. And when you confront a Democrat about voter ID, like in a debate or something, I said it a couple of times with Biden, and just one. They're very embarrassed when they say, we want voter ID, voter identification. The only reason somebody doesn't want that is because they want to cheat. Our elections are crooked as hell. And you can not only win elections over that, and not only win future elections, but you'll win every debate because the public is really angry about it. And you ought to pass the SAFE Act, or whatever you're going to call it. Are we going to SAVE Act or the Save America Act? I think we're going to change the name a little bit. You're going to put that up for a vote? I think everybody in this room certainly should do it. And it's a bad vote for them because they're voting against things like voter ID and other things that are almost equal to voter ID. But when somebody says, no, we don't want voter ID, that means you're crooked. And the public understands it. You win elections with that. But I think it would be really important, Save America Act, if you would put that up for a vote. It's got my total endorsement. And all it is common sense things about the election. And they'll fight it like crazy because they cheat. It's the only way they can win. When you have policy so bad, when you have policy with men and women's sports, and they fight like hell for it. They still are. I saw the other day a person that you know very well, a congressman, was fighting like hell. And I was out the other day with somebody, and I was with an ex-football player. The guy was massive. His leg was like this. And a young woman who plays flag football. And she's very good, supposedly, as an athlete. She's smaller than this guy's leg. Okay? And if they were playing football together, he wouldn't even have to run. He could just keep walking. They couldn't take him down. You can't even believe it. But there's so many. They had a race, a long-distance race. They had champion men, women, one of those marathon deals. The man finished 5 hours and 14 minutes and 36 seconds sooner.
Yeah.
He beat the
He's
champion
finished,
woman by
yeah.
5 hours. It's so demeaning to women. It's so ridiculous. Right? It's so ridiculous. The weightlifting. Take a look at the weightlifting records.
And we all agreed on that. Like most Americans did agree on that, and that was an issue that, to me, now it's pretty much solved. I mean, it pretty much is back to normal in that kind of aspect. There's two genders.
I started being
that was a win for Americans.
One record stood for 18 years, and it was broken by 112 pounds. They couldn't get 1/8 of an ounce. They put an eighth of an ounce on. Then she's gonna break the record for her mom, who's sitting in the front of the phone. Break it. And she's out there. We're adding 1/8 of an ounce to each side. This record has stood, ladies and gentlemen, for 18 years. But she's going to do it. She's looking to get into the Olympics, right? She gets up and they put a little tiny thing like this.
Dump this water.
My wife, by the way, hates when I do this. She said, she's a very classy person, right? She said, it's so unpresidential. I said, but I did become president.
He says, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is enough of the retreat for me. All right. There's not like newsworthy, like crazy shit other than what he's just talking about and, leading up to where he's at now. So, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank each and every single one of you guys enough. Make sure you guys stick around. We're going to be rating our buddy Sick Bastard. And make sure you guys let them know we're coming through with the Mike Ball / Insane Wheels raid, whatever you guys want to call it. Anyways, much love, honor, respect, everybody. Hopefully, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning for more of the World's Madness. Until then, God bless everyone. We'll see you guys very soon.
From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges, a host with a fire burning in his soul. With a heart, steel, and a spirit unbroken, he rides on 2 wheels, ready to claim his throne. Amidst the chaos and the thunderous roar, Insane Wheels rise as a force to be reckoned with. Fueled by the power that only metal can restore, he takes his stand, refusing to submit. Insane Wheels hears battle cry, metal and mayhem will never die. Rituals report he paves his way, more legend in the making, day by day.
Wow. Why am I so big? I have something coming through. That is what. Stop sharing. All right. Hold on. Still fucked up. Yep. There. What's up, Papa? What's up, shit? What's up, Mike? What's up, Steve? How are you, man? How's everybody doing? I was just streaming you, Mike. And what did I have? Why do I have? Do I have a vertical and horizontal running? That's the horizontal. Okay, got it. All right, I got to figure it out. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate you, bro. How's everybody doing? What's up, my man? How are you? Thank you. Shit. Steve Easy. Pink Floyd forever. Shit. What? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing today? Everybody's weekend was good, I hope. That's good. So that's a picture of the bus. It's a 35-footer. It's a Bluebird. It's an 07. What else? It's a Cummins C7 motor. Hey, thank you, Papa. You're the best, bro. Appreciate you, man. I gotta get some stuff on stage. Desktop. Papa, this is for you. They're really friggin' doing a lot of fucking modding. Well, it's just upgrade it is, right? Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah. We'll buy you a new tire. Yeah.
Nice. Smoky.
I thought I put it on. I never put it on mods. Oh, I hate when they put me so big. Rider, don't go too fast now. So if anybody wants the link, let me know. Yeah, I'm trying to just narrow the gap. We're at something like 7,045 or 46, I think. Oh God. Appreciate that. I just want to avoid not paying rent, if that makes sense, because it's just going to create a lot of animosity in the house until we get out of here. Even though I have every reason and right not to pay rent, but What's up, Jade? You all right? You okay, honey? What's up? Everybody's chilling, dude. Beasts. Teddy behind me sleeping. Bella sleeping. Jade's just climbing into the bed. She's going to be sleeping in a minute. Leia's out. And lunch watching Fallout Season 2. Nice. What'd you have? Big lunch? Yeah, I just made beans and rice with the meat. And nice. A lot of puppy energy. So, yeah. A lot of stuff going on. Yeah, pretty much everything's packed. Just, I mean, he may even take 8.5. I haven't offered him to him yet, but I don't have 8.5 to give him. I don't have 8 to give him. I was gonna offer when I get 8. I was gonna offer him 8. You know what I mean? Oh, we're playing the Fallout game. Yeah, I don't play. Oh yeah. I don't even know what you're talking about. We're gonna have to go get weed. I may have to quit smoking weed, man. That's gonna be awful. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I'll be honest with you, because that's gonna just fucking suck. Like, I don't think it's just not a good time. I may have to grind some more. Running not dangerously. Yeah, I'm running dangerously well. I may have to go get weed today. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. I got under $100 in the checking. I got like $75 in the checking, I think. Maybe less than that. Yeah. She needs medical attention. Oh my God, I can't. Get with Sessions, they'll hook you up. Yeah. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. She needs to be admitted. Oh my God. There's like one bud in each of these jars. And they're getting smaller and smaller. Yes, sorry, Bob. There's a big one in that one. We'll save that for later. Where are we? Am I falling behind? Yes. So we have to be disappointed. Something shows based on video games. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't gamed in I don't know how long, dude. I haven't played since Fuck. Who knows? Alright. Throw that out. That's empty. That's definitely going to be empty. So that's 2/8 that are gone. Primus and what's the other one called? Harvest? No. Criminal Cream. Okay. Sure. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for a ride on the bike. Fafafooey. Go there and see what's up. All these are fucking empty. Are gonna be empty. Yeah, boy. Wow. Wow. That must make you good at it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go look at it before I pay for it, before I pick it up. Yeah. Yeah. I just what's in this? Nothing. All right, this is empty. What's in here? I want to take some of my fucking paraphernalia out of here too. Start putting that in storage. I don't need most of it. Never use it. Start cleaning off my fucking tray. Make more room on it. All right, so. Exercise, yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's grind this up. Oh, wait. Fucking bud over here laying out. There we go. And she's binding up. And no, don't bind up, please. It really is. It checks off all the boxes, which is nice because it has the lift, has the emergency exit in case there's a fire. You know, I'll have a ramp. Because if there's a fire, you're not getting the ramp. You ain't getting the lift to function. I guarantee you that. So you got to have a ramp ready to go at all times. One full grinder until I need weed. Could be worse, right? Ah, man. Ugh. Sorry. I have to do a couple texts. Yeah, they're supposed to be new tires. Yeah, they're $700 a piece. Because of bad tires, axle, drivetrain, wheel bearings, edge of the ramp. Useless. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I know. So, fire in the hole. Cheers, everybody. No, it's all good, bro. I hear you. Ow. Wow, I'm dizzy. I am the dizzy man. Good night. Oh. So, how far is that journey? Google Maps. Blue Ribbon Automotive. Two hours and 1 minute. If we take 75. Or 2 hours and 4 minutes with a $4.62 toll. I don't know why there's a toll here. 2 hours and 1 minute with a 20.28 toll. What does that mean? Avoid tolls. Yeah. Still 2 hours and 4 minutes. Boy. 2 hours and 18 minutes, 2 hours and 4 minutes, 2 hours and 24 minutes. I'm going to go with the 2 hour and 4 minute route. I'm not going there today, but I'm just saying.
What the fuck is your problem? What the fuck do I know? I'm not a doctor. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? You don't know me?
Oh, that's great. Good times. The fuck is that supposed to mean?
What's going on out here? Okay, we just catching monsters on the side of the road, right? Okay, Florida, flip phone actor.
Dude, the guy's picking up the alligator. It's a pet. Like a baby.
They had a shirt on, right?
And it had a jacket on. Fuck that noise, dude. That Buck sent me crazy shit, dude. Oh, fuck that. Nope. That's fucked up, dude. That's all I gotta say. That ain't right. Fucking pet alligator. No, it's all good. Was it Tuesday? I don't know if is anybody else even live? Let's see. I got both the buses. Let me open up a regular home window. Nope. Well, how we got mics for tonight or for tomorrow night, Wednesday night, right? Yeah. There ain't much going on. I am hungry, but I'm probably gonna make a sandwich and let that stuff cool off because it's so goddamn hot right now. It's like lava. You just take the cards, take the bike, Moto. The bike day, or were you freezing your ass off? Yeah, no. That's all right, though. There wasn't much going on, you know? I just had this going on for the bus, you know, really. I was streaming Mike prior to this. I don't know if they're gonna strike me for it or not, but I don't think they should. Last time I did it, I don't think I was monetized or partially monetized. Yeah. Getting hungry. I wonder if I ate a sandwich already. I'll be able to tell by my shooting history. Nope, not today. Must have been last night. I had like 3 sandwiches yesterday. Frank, I appreciate that, Papa. You don't have to do that, man. This week is weak so far, but always hope. Yeah, I hear you, bro. It's all good. Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll have to wait till I move out, and then after a month, I'll have it. We'll see. I gotta turn the. If I'm gonna take you guys into the kitchen while I make a sandwich, I'm gonna have to turn the Wi-Fi back on. Turn the Wi-Fi back on. Give that a minute to start up. Yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna pull the Ethernet cord and make a sandwich. Pull the power cord. Pull the Ethernet. And we back. I gotta get my mouse. It's all good. It's all good. All right, sandwich time. We're gonna have a nice, healthy cheese sandwich. Easy to throw together. For dinner, I'll have my beans and rice. That's what we'll do. Almost done with this one. What do I need? I need a plate. Let's see. These plates are good. Yeah. Plate. Need a knife. A knife. Fucking A. Mayo. Cheese. $16 worth of cheese, £1.50. I got this past time because I run out of it so damn fucking fast. No. I did. I cooked the beans and rice, but it's fucking lava right now. It's hot as fucking lava. I ain't eating that right now. I'm gonna have that later with my glucose was good. All right, this is ready. Toast is ready. There we go. Now we can start making it. Can you see? Kinda. Kind of not, kind of. I like mayo. A lot of mayo. I don't give a shit. And I don't like Miracle Whip. I don't think I had it. It's like spicy or something. I don't know. Whatever. Each his own. You fuck. So a poor man's cheese sandwich is 2 slices. An average cheese sandwich is 3 slices. And a rich man's cheese sandwich is 4 slices. I'm going to go with the rich man's cheese sandwich today. Very adequate because I'm not feeling too rich, but might as well eat like I'm rich. There we go. That's that. What the fuck is that hitting? What is hitting what? I don't care. Alright. Let's see if we can get back into the living room. Let's plug the Ethernet back in. What else? The charger. Excuse me. Jesus, I haven't even taken a bite yet. Yeah, oh, Jesus. Fuck. Stop yawning. Oh my God. Knife. Yeah. Yeah, trying. No, it's not. It's not mayo. Yeah. Hellman's, bro. Yeah. I gotta do their nails a little bit today with the grinder. Especially Leia. Tired of her sliding around the linoleum. I gotta shoot for this. This is 28 grams of sugar, carbs, whatever. 28 grams of sugar. And what's, I'm gonna cancel that. My sugar is 134 right now. So if I do 28 grams, it wants to do 2.65 units. If I say use sensor, it says 2.5. I'm going to go with 2.5. And there. Pumping away. So there. Usually every day after the shows, I make a sandwich. And then start watching Mike's. Well, shortly after making everyone, the greeting, saying hello. I'll go make a sandwich. Jade, honey, what are you licking, baby? Stop licking. Relax. Yeah, every time I eat, it's at least I know why. No, not sugar, carbs. Yeah. And they said I had a 7. So. And done. It beeps when it's done. It beeps when it starts. It beeps when it's done. What's up, baby? Why are you so excited, Belle? Why is everybody so excited? Because I'm eating. Doesn't mean you're going to eat. You know what I'm saying? What's up, kid? Anyone see how cute Teddy looks? Check this dude out. Try to make me bigger. There we go. Look at this guy. Look at that face. He got his hair did. Right, buddy? He's just staring at that fucking sandwich. He doesn't give a shit about anything but that fucking sandwich. That's Teddy. What's up? You can't have any. You're not supposed to have any. You guys are horrible. Yeah. You're so obnoxious. And this is why you beg. Come here, Bella. Leia, come here. Here, baby. Love you. All right, that's it. I have the other half all to myself. Don't leave me alone. Yeah, that'd be nice. Now can I eat without being begged at? No. Everyone's fired. You licking me? Mayo. About 45 minutes northwest of me. Dude, nobody's getting shit. That's it. Come on, man. Have a heart. When I feed you guys at quarter to 4, do I stand over you and like drool on your shit and get up in your grill and be like, have some? Oh. Mm-mm. I don't want to eat that shit. What's the matter with you guys? Look at me. Let me see your eyeball. Yeah. That's 3 hours from Forgotten Angels, at least. What up? You want to give me kisses? Thank you. It doesn't mean I'm going to give you a piece. Yeah, almost. I'm at 128 now. Mayo. Let me back off of that. Yeah. Teddy. I mean, for real, bro. Like, if you put it on satellite, you can see the topography over there. And it's all, like, non-existent. It's all swamp. And then there's a town in there. It's, like, on the edge of where, like, real land is. You know, the higher elevation places get built up. Yeah, I know. Did they have me trained well, dude? Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, Teddy's a fucking panic, dude. I love you. You're a beast. Do you know how much of a beast you are? Do you remember me getting in your face last night after I wanted a kiss and you growled at me like a fucking asshole? Do you remember that? Because I remember that. And then I just stayed in your face until you kissed me after you growled at me for like 5 minutes. And I pondered if I'm doing something wrong, like ready to get my fucking lip ripped off or something, or an eyeball ripped out. You know what I mean? Have a kiss? No. No. Nothing. I don't get nothing. How come I don't get nothing? Leia, can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Leia, give me a kiss. No? No. Give me a kiss. Don't. I would not advise snapping at Leia's face. That would be 100% bad move on your fucking part. You got big testicles, bro. I don't think they shouldn't be that big. Come on, get out of here. Jesus Christ. Fucking Leia will snap your fucking neck in 2 seconds. Yeah, it is. It's fucking hysterical. It's ridiculous. Teddy totally just snapped at Leia. And not like at her, like, And not like at her like rear end or anything, like at the side of her fucking jowl. Like for the perfect fucking side swipe and bite Leia could have put in. You know? Mm-hmm. So the Shih Tzu, man. Shih Tzus are fucking. They're very dominant one-person dogs. You guys are so spoiled. That's all I gotta say. You guys are gross. I'm lucky you get a sample. You guys are rotten. Annabelle. There you go, baby. And you? You have to sniff it first. Everything's so sensitive, Jade. Everyone's out to hurt you, Jade. I know. Yeah, right, sweetie? All right, is everybody satisfied that they had to have a tiny... Oh, I gotta put the air on. It's fucking hot as balls in here. Fucking 75 in here. Jesus. All right, up here. Up. Teddy. Up. There. Move it. Watch your ass. Oh. Yeah, small dog syndrome is right. Yeah. I forget. Sometimes I mix up their names. The names of their breed. I don't know. And Jade's a Shar-Pei. And Bella's a Pug Corgi mix. And Leia's a Pit. They're all beasts. Wow, that's kind of cold. Yeah, maybe not so cold. What do we got here? It's sunny out. I can see that out the window. It's 76. High of 77 today. Wow. That's impressive. I wonder if my lighters are going to come today. Baba Booey. Yeah, they're good dogs. Yeah. Stop licking. You can chew. You can chew on this. Why are you licking your feet when you can chew a toy? Here. Look at that. I gave you food and everything, kid. You're a beast. Eat your fucking fox. Rotten. You little shit. He's the only boy out of the 4. The other 3 are girls. And they are not afraid to put him in his place, dude. Bella, I've seen it happen. Bella has done it several times. Bella, don't play. Yeah. I thought that it could be yeast, but they don't smell funny or corn chippy or anything. So I don't know. I think he's done it since we've had him. So I don't know. He was getting fed shit too. But I mean, I don't know. We feed him good shit. No gluten and shit. It's like fucking expensive, dude. The what is it? 35-pound bag, 36-pound bag, whatever the fuck it is. It's like fucking $85. It's like $2 a pound for dog food. No, it's all right. I know it's dead. Only 2 people. I'm probably gonna shut it down. Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down. Yeah, I don't know. It's 1 o'clock. I got nothing to do but to sit here, but I could do other shit, you know. Yeah, I could also do other shit, and while I'm on the live too, I could go through my freaking weed drawer, which I need to do, and box some shit up. I got my, you know, everyone should have a herbal science starter kit. You know what I'm saying? Everyone should have a herbal science starter kit. So, yeah. Let's see what we can get out of this box. What do we have? The bowl pieces we need. The inhaler we need. What is that? That's a lid to cover that. So we can get that out of here. We can get the dabbing paraphernalia out of there and put it away because I don't dab really. What else? We can put this bowl. I got a weird bowl disguised as a lighter. Get that out of there. I got a phone case box filled with, I'll show you. Filled with all these, concentrate vape things that have a little bit in them still. But there's enough in there not to throw them away. So I'm going to take that out of there. There's a torch that works, but it has no fluid in it. Take that out of there. My old grinder, take that out of there. My old roller, take that out of there. Take these rollers out of there. What else? The toothpicks, the other roller, the other weeds, the joint holder, another joint holder. Yeah, I gotta go to the dispensary too and get some weed because fuck not having weed, right? I mean, shit. Take the other weed one, put that over there. What is this? It's another almost full one. Put that in there. That in there. Oh my God. That's a lot of stuff. A couple more vapes I got laying around in there. Extra bowl piece, all cracked and dented up. Nothing in there. That's about it. That's pretty cleaned up. A lot of roaches and shit. It is nice. What does that go on? Oh, I know what that goes on. My torch. Where's my torch? We can put that away. Oh, wait. It goes on this torch. I think. Does it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That's pretty cleaned up. Put the extra roller paper in there. The extra battery in there. Another vape. Lots of shit. Lots of shit. I didn't realize I had laying around. That's pretty cleaned up considering. Come on. Get that in there. What else? Paper. And 2 Sharpies. That's a bunch of shit. Put that back in the garage. Teddy, shut the fuck up. For real, bro. You dropped your fucking box. I could put this. This has to go away somewhere. Should have put that in there too. Damn it. Let's see. Put that away too. Let me put this down here. Open this up. See if this will fit in there. It does. Good times. Put this back up here. Okay. Done. Oh, I gotta put this back in here. That's cool. Let's see where we at. 30 people, 4 people in here. No, that's all good. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've never used any pain meds. I've wanted them after the dentist. Hey, Robert. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Oh, that's the diabetic stuff from my feet. That's fucking good shit. I get so dehydrated sometimes. I get so fucking ashy and my feet get so fucking dry. I don't know when are my fucking lighters getting here? I had to go and get one at Publix. I got fucking 2 packages of them coming. No. Orders, dummy. Arriving today. Out for delivery. Well, we ain't delivered yet, bro. I'm down to 113. That's pretty good. It's a little low. I don't like getting that low. Yeah. Garage time. All right, bro. Get that fucking thing back together. Throw that thing in there, man. Get it running. And keep me posted, please. You talk to Buck. You want to call me when you're done or something? Let me know if you made any progress. $113. Yeah. Just chilling here, Sterling. Maybe I'll do a bong hit. I haven't done one of those in a little bit. Since before, I haven't done one since before I grinded that, I think. Yeah, I haven't touched that. And I gotta go to the fucking dispensary. I gotta go get something. You know, and I got to shower today. Do that. I got a lot going on today, I guess. I hate being this large. No panties. Nice. Shit. I want to be small again. What are you chewing on? What are you licking? Why are you licking that? Does it hurt? Can you let me do your feet, Lay? I'll be right back. Let me try to do Leia's feet for a minute. Want to watch this? This is not going to be fun. She's not easy to deal with. I should put myself up big again. Hold on. How do I do that? By going to that one? No. That one? No. Nope. 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 Oh, for fuck's sake. Ay vey. No. Not that either. I just had it up there. For fuck's sake. There we go. Jesus. Leia's not going to be thrilled. What's up, kid? Oh, listen, no. Lay down. Listen. No bullshit. This one looks good. This one, you know, never let me work on. So I got to work on this one, baby. Okay, please. And the dew claw is ultra long. All right. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Leia. Lay down. Lay down. Leia. Thank you. I love you. Please be nice and don't bite my face off. I love you. Come on, be nice. Doesn't hurt. I'll switch them up. I'll rotate. Leia. Look, I'm switching them up. Jade, really, dude? You're next. Come on. And then you won't be sliding across the fucking floors. Relax. I'll switch it up if you don't like that one. Jade, thanks. Am I doing a good job? All right. I'll go to this one. Come on. Please? I know you don't like that one. I don't know why. All right. Please stay. Leia? Leia? Yeah. Come on. Lay down. Leia, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. All right. Good girl. Yeah, let me do the back ones too, kid. All right. You deserve a cookie. Good girl. Very tolerant of you. What the hell is that? Acorn? All right. Leia, Jade, go underneath my legs and shit. You're gonna trip me and make me fucking fall. Jade, I swear on everything that's holy. If you make me fall, I'm gonna be pissed. Cut the shit. And why do you get a cookie? You don't get a cookie. Leia gets a cookie. Leia gets 2 cookies, actually. Okay? Yeah. Good girl. You guys are hot shit. Yeah. Why do you get cookies? And why do you get one? I don't know why you get one. But anyway. Yeah, Leia, she's a fucking piece of work. Yeah, she's like, I'm out. Nope. Yeah, she's such a typical pit. Yeah, she's not. She gets over it fast, but she let me do every toenail like at least twice minimum. Yeah, Jay's there the whole time trying to get in the way, supervising. Everybody got cookies that time. Just whoever wasn't involved. What are you sniffing? Bella, what are you doing? Crazy lunatics. No donuts. Bella, go get up here. Come here. Up. Go up. Don't be a pain in the ass. Everybody wants something. For what? What'd you guys do? I don't know why my friends. They're out for delivery. Stay there. Do not bark. Do not pass go. Oh, I know why. Because it's the United States Postal Service. That's what's coming at fucking like probably 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Right about when they eat dinner at 4 o'clock is when the post office comes. Listen, you do the pukity goodbye outside, okay? That sucks. Figures, right? Stop licking. You too, with the licking the fucking carpet or the fucking rug or the fucking blanket. Fucked up. Oh, I may have to get a cookie. 102 going down. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a cookie. I'll eat 1 chocolate chip cookie. So quick. Yes, your body trying to tell you something, Robert. Thanks, Papa. Appreciate you, brother. Just for the burnout. That's awesome, bro. You want which one you want? You want White Lightning or you want Night Train? Your choice. I'll let you choose. All right. I like Night Train. Appreciate you, Papa. You're the best.
Nice. Smoky.
That's Desert Outlaw. Hell yeah, brother. It's all good. Appreciate it. America, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Just enough to see his silhouette. That's crazy, yo. That's the one I'm hopefully getting. Oh, I heard a car door or something. Somebody. I heard something slam. My lighters. Nope. That's you. That's right. It's United States Postal Service. I forgot. Ah. You. Yeah, that's the one. I mean, I could. There's a couple different, photos of it, but it's all the same shit. I mean, it's got the high roof, it's got the flat floor, so it's got storage underneath. I mean, it's pretty good. It's got the lift. I could do a burnout against it. But yeah. I mean, I got a picture of the lift. Where's the lift? There's the lift. There's the lift. I mean, library. There's the bus. So let's get another picture. There's another picture. There's another picture. picture. How about an inside picture? Another one of those two. That's enough. So let's see if we can remove that from studio. And then we'll add a couple of these. Nope, that's not what we're doing. Image files. I think that's an inside one. Yeah, that's the back section where the lift is and the emergency exit door is. And it's funny. There's AU, American Uncensored. There's an American Outlaw up there too. That's funny. Oh, I thought that was funny. Let's see. Let's get another one. Remove. Let's see. Image file. There's that one. Another one. I can also get the that's what I'll do. Let me put that out there. Or I can just read it. Let me just read it. It's easier. I gotta go get a cookie. I'm at 87, still going down. Photos. Where's that shit? There it is. Nope. Nope, there it is. Okay, hold on. Let me get a cookie. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, dude. Yeah, bud. Here we go. What makes this bus test special? 6 new Michelin tires, 700 each. Reviva remanufactured engine replaced 102318 pre-emission. No DPF, DEF, EGR, or VGT. Flat floor, high top, air conditioning, runs, drives perfect, Florida specs, no rust, flat floor, high top, 6 new tires. C7 Caterpillar pre-emission, remanufactured motor, DEF, no DEF, runs like new, Allison 2500 automatic, 5-speed overdrive, 6-gear capable, locking torque converter, air brakes, overall length 35 feet, behind driver 26, ceiling height 78, cold air conditioning, air ride rear suspension, 42 passenger plus 4 wheelchairs, seat belts. As nice as a bus can be. Ideal for conversion, motorhome, food truck, pet tax doggy daycare, mobile storage, or contractor. Use your imagination. Ask us about converting the title to a motorhome if you need it done. Come take it for a test drive. Located at Blue Ribbon Automotive, Newport Richey, Florida. That's it. Let's see if there's any more pictures. Decent pictures. There's a couple other pictures I got up there. Remove that one. It's so big. And then image file. Nope. Nope, that's not it. Is it? Yeah, it's the same one as that one. Duh. Move some studio. Move some studio. Showed you that one already. Move from studio. Let me see. There should be a couple other ones, I thought. Can I get a rear picture? Oh, that one. The motor. Yeah, let's tire pictures and shit. That's about it. Let me get rid of all these. I'll get rid of them later. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Nice. Damn. Yeah, they look not bad, I thought. Yeah, I was gonna put the bed behind the driver's seat. Yeah, I'm gonna leave one. I'm gonna leave one behind the front entrance door. So I'm gonna take the front one out and leave the second one in to sit in, because I want to put a this piece of furniture like I have that was at the front of my house. In the house, it was a mirror and hooks for your jacket, something to put your stuff on. And then I'll have the second row seat sitting there behind me, so I'll be able to sit down. Yeah, there's 5 rows left, 2 in each row. Yeah, we could always do that, at least with one set of them, you know, a pair of them or something. Yeah, definitely. I could see that. A table. That'd be nice. It's a good idea, Robert. Have 2 facing each other. Yeah. Good truck Chevys. They have underneath storage. Yep, and the lift will be used to bring the bikes in and out. Yeah. No. Yeah, exactly. Just that front area, like I could use that even to brush my teeth. You know, have a little bucket with a cup of water, brush my teeth in it. You know, I use the mirror. That'll be my mirror. I can put my jackets on those hooks if I need to or whatever. You know, and then behind that, it'll be on facing the front of the bus. It'll be on the right side. And then behind that, maybe put 2 seats facing each other for, like Robert said, and having like a table there maybe. You know, and then next to that on the left side will be the bed all the way up behind the driver's seat. And then I can have the bikes all the way in the back. And the workbenches could be next to the bed or whatever. And coffee maker. I need a table. I have a table in mind. In my room, there's a table I can use. Ton of room left. Yeah, I think so. I only have 1 parking spot worth of shit. You know? 79. I think it's starting to come up. Turn. A little bit. I think it's time to do a bomb hit. I don't know how anyone else feels about that, but I know how I feel about that. I'm going to have to go get bomb hits soon. By the way, I'll have to do that soon because I want to do that and get back before I have to feed the dogs. I guess I'll shower tonight or later. After the dogs, I'll shower. And go get some ice. They never fail. They always drop 1 ice cube, bro. Oh, make that 2. At least that one didn't end up on the floor. The other one ended up on the floor. I gotta go clean that up. There it is. I'll probably go get, I don't know, maybe 3/8 or something. Something cheap. I got a call, actually. I like that picture the best. Has the business side, the doors. Wow. Nothing was behind. That's nice. Nice. Fuck yeah. Perfect. Perfect size. Perfect everything. Everyone's unconscious again, except for Leia. Leia's just laying there, traumatized from having her feet done. You still got to be done a little more, hon. Get them below those pads so you don't slide. The rear ones is what I'm mostly worried about. Is her hind quarters, you know. And when she lay, I can't do her nails when she's laying in that fucking furry bed because it gets caught in the fucking Dremel. I get pissed. Wow, nice. Yeah. Good shit. Literally. It's a shit truck. All right, I'm doing this binger. Cheers. Wish me luck. Roll. Yeah. Never again. Hold on. After cough. Never again. Never again. God damn. What in the actual fuck? Shit. Oh. Good night, Irene. Oh, I wanted to call that Fluent place. Baba Booey. That sucks. That's annoying. Wow. Should I do a live when I go to the fucking dispensary? I mean, I could. Well, that's good they're waking up. That's great. I don't know. Let me call them. I gotta call this place. What's it called? Fluent. 3.6 miles away. Call. See what they have to say.
Thank you for contacting Fluent Cannabis. This call might be recorded for quality assurance purposes. If you do not wish to be recorded, please hang up. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. Please listen carefully as our options have recently changed. Thank you for contacting Fluent Cannabis. Our Florida store hours of operation are Monday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern and Central Standard Time.
That was not the correct number.
Pennsylvania hours of operation are Monday through Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Thursday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
I'll kill myself.
Sunday from 9 a.m. to 7
Death.
For more information, please visit www.getfluent.com/dispensary.
No.
Thank you for contacting Fluent Cannabis. This call might be recorded for quality assurance purposes. Transferring your call. Thank you for contacting Fluent Cannabis. This call might be recorded for quality assurance purposes. If you do not wish to be recorded, please hang up. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. Please listen carefully as our options have recently.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
Press 1 for store hours. Press 2 for how to get a medical cannabis card. Press 3 for out-of-state medical card holders. Press 4 if you are a Florida resident, have a current MJ card, and are ready to talk to an agent to place your order. Press 5 if you are a Pennsylvania resident, have a current MJ. Thank you for holding and appreciate your patience. All of our agents are helping other clients.
All of our agents are helping us.
Thank you for calling Fluent. This is Susan. How may I help you?
Hi, Susan. How are you? What sales are on today?
So we have $15 NAC 8s. Edibles are $10 a bag.
Flower only.
Flower only. Okay, so the $15 NAC 8s, and then all of the rest of them are Freedom Town are $28.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ugh. Grow healthy. Call.
The Gainesville, how can I help you?
How you doing? What kind of sales do you have on flower?
Take a look. Looks like some of our grow healthy is going to be $21 for majority of the apes. Some of the like higher percent MPX, like 31% GMOs, $27.
How about hash burger?
We don't have any hash burger at the moment.
No hash burger? Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. One more place. Planet 13. That's the one I always go to.
Thank you for calling Planet 13.
I'm over this place though,
We are
dude.
open Monday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday from.
Thank you for calling Planet 13 in Gainesville.
Hi, how are you? What sales do you have on flour today?
Everything 50% off.
50% off everything?
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Bye-bye. Wow. That's the best deal in town right there, yo. Shit. Even though 15. All right. Let me go into the app and look. We'll go this way. Wait, what happened? What am I doing? Oh, the order. I gotta go look. Yeah. I noticed that. Oh. Jesus. It's horrible. Fuck. All right, let me go look at this fucking app. Come on. Out. All right. Planet 13. There we go. Gainesville. Flower. Okay. Why are they like? Why can't 50% off every? It's okay. Tier 2. So we'll get one of those. Grape gas. Okay. Lemon pastries is $10. So grape gas is 20%. Yeah, I don't like that. $10. Fucking leaf and vine shit. That was the fucking post office. Daily grape. Gary Poppins. Where to get that? Biscotti. Face on Fire Tier 3. Let's try that, I guess. So what's the difference between, oh, that's a sativa dominant. That's a hybrid. Okay, that's what I got it. Spritzer, lemon tree, no. Supersonic. Half ounce. 32.50. I gotta sneeze. Oh! Oh! Sorry, Leia. I'm sorry. Leia runs away. Every time I sneeze. Governmental Oasis. Why is that $17.50? Pop Rocks. So let's do Pop Rocks, and we're going to do Government Oasis. View cart. Let's see how much that fucking comes to. That comes to $62.50, which isn't fucking bad for 5/8. So it's $125 the order, and it's $62.50 in discounts. All right, we're gonna check out. What do you mean? What is happening? Oh my God, hurry. What is going on? Continue with apples, right. All right, so what the fuck is the issue with fucking checking out? Jade, why? Why? No, I just want to place the order. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Why can't I just place the order? That's what I don't understand. View cart. Oh, it's a 1/4 ounce. I don't want that. That's why that is like that. Get rid of that. Confirm. Now I got to go back and pick something else. Okay. I don't want to pay. I want to check out. It's not letting me check out, which I don't understand why. So it's $60 now. So does that mean I have to call these fucking idiots? Yeah, I don't know why. For fuck's sake, dude. Maps. Planet 13. Call.
Thank you for calling Planet 13 dispensaries. We are open Monday.
We're calling Planet 13 Hazel.
Hi, I'd like to place an order. It's just it wants me to check out for some reason and pay online, and it won't let me just place the order. I don't know what's up. So.
Do you have the pay by bank attached to your account?
I don't think so.
Let me see. What's your last name?
Gumb.
And first name?
Eric.
Right. Do you happen to know your patient ID number?
I can get it.
Oh, I spelled Eric wrong.
ERIK. You have it?
Now I have to do your date of birth.
12/11/71.
Perfect. Create an order. And what would you like to order?
So a face on fire, tier 3. Grape gas.
Face on fire?
Yes. The face on fire, tier 3 at $10. The grape gas, tier 2 at $12.50. The Gary Poppins, tier 2 at $12.50. The Pop Rocks, tier 3 at $10. And the Irene and French Toast, tier 1, $15.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, so I got 5 of the flower apes in total. 1 face on fire, 1 grape gas, 1 Gary Poppins, 1 Pop Rocks, and 1 Irene and French Toast.
Okay, can you would you be able to double check my allotment? Because they were supposed to credit me like a half ounce.
Let me see what it says for the allotment. So you have 3 ounces available.
I have 3 ounces available. Good.
Yes.
Okay. I guess they asked for 5. That hasn't gone through yet.
Oh no, we got the 5.
Oh, you did?
Well, I just sent it back. I have to scan it in. I haven't scanned it yet, so once 5 is taken off, you're gonna have a little less than 2.5 ounces. Because 4 of them is half an ounce. So with 5th, 8th, for everything, you should have a little less than 2.5 ounces.
Okay, but still $5 a month. But still $5 a month with 2.5 left.
Yeah, you should. Well, I don't know how. It doesn't tell me how much a month on this. It just tells me how much you have available right now.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right, very good. How much time you need on that?
I should have it ready in the next few minutes.
All right, very good. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. See you when you get here.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. I gotta eat another cookie. Can't be going on the bike like that. $11. What are your other options? I mean, I don't know what you got up there. Curaleaf, Planet 13. Don't limit yourself to one place. Grow Healthy, Fluent. Dispensaries. Fluent, True Leave, Planet 13, Curaleaf, Grow Healthy, Sanctuary Cannabis, MUV Dispensary, Cookies, Gainesville Dispensary, AYR Cannabis Dispensary, Mint Cannabis Dispensary, Jungle Boys Dispensary, True Leave Dispensary, another True Leave Dispensary, Certera, Doc MJ, Canna MD, Doctors and Cards. Yeah. So, yeah. Another bunch of them. But nothing like what you have. Nothing 50 Shades of Green down here. All fucked up, yeah. Damn, I'm behind, eh? Oh, man. Yeah. Smoker, yeah. Yeah. Damn, dude. Shit. Really hurts. Yeah, I bet. 5. You'll be fine. I was always in the ER, dude. Brown Chicken, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm trying to raise some money for the bus. Yeah, no problem. I'm an indica guy, man. I don't even touch sativas, dude. I do hybrids, but they have to be indica leaning. Because I talk too much. I act like I just fucking did like mad lines when I smoke sativa. It's horrible. Talk too much. Way too active and fucking talkative. Can't keep my attention span on anything. I'm like bing, 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 bouncing off the walls like a fucking retard. Like a redheaded stepchild. Just want to smack me upside the head. Sit down, kid. You're bothering me. Want to see the dogs freak out? Let me go to the mailbox. Watch this. Can I help you? Is everything all right? Yo, you're tripping me, you fuck. What's the matter with you? Asshole. I fall and break my ass because of you. I'm going to kick you across the fucking room. Fucking dick. God damn it. Dude. Fucking in between my legs, tripping me, and then walking in front of my other leg. What is wrong with you? You get me so mad. If I break my ass because of you, I'm going to be fucking hot. Just telling you. Just saying. You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong. And you look at you. You're coming up over to me because you're all wrong and pissed off. Because I got pissed off. Leia, you going to be all right? You doing the yakety uke over there? What are you doing? You okay? These should be my lighters. Yes. Blue lighters. Leia, there's nothing else in the box, dear. It's not time to eat yet either. It's not even it's 2:30. I have to leave. I have to go pick up that stuff. Hopefully that won't take that long. I got gas yesterday, so I'm good on that. Thank goodness. I wonder if that came out. If that should have came out. Because I need to see that. That came out. $15.75 for gas. That was yesterday, yes. So there's only $18 available on that card after making a $200 payment. Stupid. All right, I'm at 68. I'm gonna have to eat some fucking glucose fucking tablets or something. So I gotta put one package of these in here. Thing's yelling at me again. One package in there, and we'll do another package in the fucking garage. What are you yelling at? Dude. Where are we? What's up, kitten? Crystal, I'm sorry. I need fucking indica, or else I act like a fucking idiot. I don't act like an idiot. I don't shut the fuck up. I'm like, bah, 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 bah. Yeah, he's got to smoke and have a sativa guy. He's a sativa guy. I'm an indica guy. Here goes a Shih Tzu. Yeah, the door opens. Shut up, Shih Tzu. Exactly. Sativa all day, every day. Dude, dog keeps tripping the shit out of me, dude. Jade is notorious, both of us, Jennifer and I, constantly, Jade is tripping us, dude. And then Teddy will run underneath, in between Leia's legs, underneath Jade's legs. It's like, it's a fucking circus half the time. Wait, not legal in Wisconsin here yet, but put a damper on what I get. So you don't even know what the fuck you're getting. You don't even know if it's a sativa. I already have a loan. I already got a loan, bro. How do you think I have $7,000? I got a $6,600 loan. Yeah, I got to get going, too. I got to go to the dispensary. I almost forgot which dispensary I'm going. Yeah, this shit better go up. I got to fucking... Oh, there it goes. 71, finally. It's going up a little bit. I'm going to eat another fucking cookie. I already had 2. Take care, Papa. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you, bro. You try and hurt me, yeah. Dude. Yeah. 7, yeah. I just, well, it was 68 2 minutes ago. I just ate 2 cookies. I can't be getting on the bike at 71, dude. I just closed that app. God damn it. Can't close that app. Eat another fucking cookie. God damn it. You know, I'm gonna get fucking. I'm gonna eat this cookie and then I'm gonna fucking eat 2 glucose tablets. That'll speed the process up. I don't care. I'm gonna be high at this point. Bring it up. Worry about getting it down later. I'm extremely insulin sensitive. I don't know if anyone noticed that. So, the tablets. These things are gross. Very chalky. I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. Holy shit. All right, Papa. So long. All right. All right. I think it's time to bounce. I gotta go to the dispensary. So, here's that. Yeah, man. All right, everybody. So long. Take care. Have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at Moto's Wednesday morning with coffee. All right. Peace out. Field trip. I may go live. We'll see if I can get the connection going on the GoPro.